It's right, we've got Rose on the line next. Rose, good morning to you. What's the issue here?
Hi.
Hi,
Good morning, yeah. What I want to ask is about alcoholism and debt and just the destructive disease. In our house, you know, our misery and life so unmanageable. I was married for 18 years. I've got 2 children, 17 and 12 teenagers. I have separated from still my husband. We are getting divorced. And I just feel that it's a disease that it's affected the whole family. It's like infectious. We're all, and really the alcoholic's functioning, you know, out and about, and the kids do see him as and when, not on a sort of too regular basis, but as and when. And I just feel that me and the children have been affected by the symptoms of it, and we are so sick. Our life is so miserable. It's, you know...
And he's in total denial, you say?
Total denial, yeah. There's nothing wrong with him, but...
Has he got a job?
He's got a job. He's got a friend's given him a job. He didn't have a job because he didn't work for years and years, and I was always the workaholic, and he was always the alcoholic. So, you know, it's like reverse roles. But now he's got a job. He's got a company car. He's working. He's, you know, got obviously many, many health problems. But the debt, it's more debt with the alcohol. I know they come hand in hand, but the debt is horrendous. You know, the alcoholism, is he still drinking? I've been separated a year. We know he is, but we can't say he is. But the debt's mounting up. I've got the bailiffs. I've got court orders. I've got, and things are in joint names. I've gone through the courts 4 times. He hasn't turned up yet.
It really is a nightmare. And the trouble is, when you're being so badly affected by someone who's got an addiction like that, is you cannot stop him. You know, you can't make him confront his addiction, and you can't get him to stop drinking. So I think you can go and get support with this. There is a really great organisation called Al-Anon, and they actually have family groups to support. So you can go and talk to them. You may in some ways be unwittingly, you know, sort of colluding in it. It's a harsh word to use, but you know, you're getting sucked into meeting his debts and things like that. Sometimes you can find support through a group like that to actually realise where you draw a line, how to actually cut him off from you supporting him in any way at all with his drinking, because it's only when he sort of reaches the bottom and is forced to address properly what's going on that he's likely to accept he actually has a problem. And you talk about your children, they also have groups called Alateen, which is for the teenagers. Both my parents were alcoholics, so I really know how that feels to grow up in that sort of household. Functioning alcoholics both had jobs, but I know how it really eats into family life like that, and you're just not getting a full relationship back from somebody, and the kids will be feeling as though he's just not seeing them because he's not seeing them, he's not seeing their needs, and he's not seeing your needs either. So get that support, and all I can say with your husband is obviously confront him and just don't let him try and pretend to you that he's not got a problem. Just say, you know, I know you've got a problem. And also, if you're running into problems with things like debt, there's a thing called National Debt Line. Go to them and get their advice on both whether you can, like, separate some of that debt out as being your husband's and how to deal with people that are going to see themselves as your creditors. But good luck. I mean, you've obviously had years of just coping with such difficulty, and I just hope it's going to move on for you now.
Thank you, Deirdre.
Thank you for all your calls as well.